I just love ringing this bell. It's my root chakra bell to keep us grounded. Hello, collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. My name is Patience. I am a psychic medium, host of Spirit News on Spotify, where we teach you about energy. And we're doing an FBI seeking information today. I like to take these a little more seriously, still showing respect, still having a little fun, but
20.
also it's 20. Also be mindful that these are homicide victims. This is Matthew and Philip Reagan. They went missing, or
Virginia.
they passed March 21st, 2020 in Sawmill, Arizona. So my hopes with this is that not only do I get to develop my psychic ability, but to be of service, to maybe bring closure, to maybe bring more new information through. I don't know what's going to come through. I'm just going to try my best with a 111 with the best of intention to want to heal anybody who may be related to them, who need to have answers, and to help bring Matthew and Philip through so they can also tell their story. I've tapped in, I've cleared my field, and I'm going to say a little prayer, okay? My heart is steadfast, God, my heart is steadfast. Let me sing and chant praise. Awake, lyre and harp, I will wake the dawn. I will praise you among the peoples, Lord. I will chant your praise among the nations. For your mercy is greater than the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. Appear on high over the heavens, God, your glory above all earth. Help with your right hand and answer us, that your loved ones may
Answers.
escape. Shechem, the valley of Succoth, I will measure. Gilead is mine, mine is Manasseh, Ephraim is in triumph over Philistia. Who will bring me to the fortified city? Who will lead me into Edom? Was it not you who rejected us, God? Do you no longer march with our armies? Give us aid against our foe. Confirmation. Worthless as human help, we will triumph with the help of God, who will trample down our foes. Confirmation. Amen. So we said a nice little prayer for them. Matthew and Philip, if you'd like to come through so we can get some answers. They said answer. So I
Mischief.
no mischief. They said mischief. Okay, let's see. Where should I go? Let me see. Let me see. I have so many choices. Um, let's do
Right
these.
side.
Yes. Okay. Hello there. I'm using game cards. I'm using game cards to try to get some clues about this FBI seeking information case. I try to influence. I try. I'm just here to bring a higher perspective of linear views to help people understand their emotions. Apologize to your friend you totaled their car. Apologize to your friend you totaled their car. So there may have been some kind of conflict or argument or something like that. Something that I can hear a bird over there. Some kind of conflict happened in a car. Thank you, Spirit. Continue telling us. Write a recall batch of cell phones that can't make calls. They could have potentially had something going wrong with their phone, or maybe in the conflict, one of their phones got broken, or they broke each other's phone, or something like that. Something where they didn't have the ability to call or use a phone, or they could have possibly been in an area where their phones did not work, that had bad reception. They could have gotten into some kind of conflict with um, someone whose car they may have hit, or someone who
Maybe.
may have hit them by a car. Spirit said maybe. I wish I was. I hope that they hire me as a psychic investigator. Write a new verse for a love song. There may have been a conflict about one of them wanting to date somebody, or someone they were dating, something about love. There So one of them could have had, these are brothers, by the way, Matthew and Philip Reagan. One of them could have had a love interest or had just had a new love interest. There may have been some kind of conflict they had while they were out in an area that was very rural. Inundations. It could have possibly been during like a monsoon season, maybe because it's Arizona gets monsoon seasons. Hey Tokyo! My mom was born in Tokyo. Hello, thank you very much for being here. They could have, I know that monsoons happen in Arizona and then they'll have severe lightning storms. They could have possibly been in a car together on their way somewhere, going through somewhere rural. They could have had an argument. One of them could have possibly been paying attention to their phone a lot because they were talking to a love interest.
Evil spirit.
This baby birds are talking. They could have possibly been through a monsoon season where there's a lot of electrical interference. They might not have been able to get phone reception or their phones weren't working in some capacity. Reveal to your significant other that you're a werewolf. This argument might have got pretty heated. I'm seeing them in a car arguing. They don't, the one driving doesn't like the person the passenger seat brother's talking to. They think that they're awful, that they're not a good match. They're fighting about it. Jessica could be significant. Write an acceptance speech for the Nobel Prize. One of them could have gracefully. One of them could have been apologizing. Spirit said gracefully. I think one of them was trying to apologize, but I think the other one was just very upset in their emotions. They may have totaled their car, or they may have gotten into some kind of car accident, or had to pull over for the monsoon season. Declare the terms of a duel in an old-timey Western. Yeah, I told you. The other brother wasn't having it. They weren't accepting the apology. Hi. Oh, I'm just concentrating. I'm concentrating because I can see stuff in my head, so I'm trying to interpret it. I'm trying to see it. So one of them wanted to apologize because they were pretty much, they don't like this person's other person. Their new significant other that's a werewolf, someone who's a monster, someone who they may feel is not right for them. But the person was in their feelings. The ring. They could have shared that they wanted to propose to this person, and that's what started the conflict. Because just like a brother should, if you should. I would tell my sibling if I thought someone wasn't good for them, So I think it started like a duel. One of the other brother wasn't hearing it. He didn't want to hear an apology. It was already said. He was in his feelings. There might have been no cell phone reception. He might have wanted to leave. They might have separated themselves. One of them might have started walking. Introduce your old best friend to your new best friend. So these brothers are best friends. These brothers are best friends. One of the brothers may have thought that they're roommates. One of these brothers may have thought that this significant other, this new love interest, was causing problems between them. It was causing them to be separated. They didn't like that. So that's why they said something about it. But this other brother got upset and declared the terms of a duel. Explain why the cow jumped over the moon. They thought that this brother was jumping through hoops for this werewolf. They thought this brother was maybe in an unrequited love situation where they just couldn't see the red flags of this person. The brother was honest with them. It started a conflict. The monster's under your bed. How do you handle it? This conflict could have got out of hand. Either there's no cell phone reception, or one of their phones broke. It might be both. It might. I think one of them broke the other's phone because they were kept looking at their phone, talking to a werewolf, who they jump through hoops for, who's a monster. And the brother turned into a monster, grabbed the phone, and may have smashed it. But then they were in a place where there was no cell phone reception. Explained the city to a blind person. Yeah, they were trying to. It was just a big blowout about. Mm, there may have been
Why?
wide. There may have been what are those called? A wide tractor trailer, wide load or whatever. That may have seen them pulled over and offered help to take them where they needed to go, or I'm not sure yet. Thank you. Make a Facebook post about your love of mac and cheese.
Acerbated.
Acerbated. What's acerbated mean? What's acerbated mean? Let me see. Acerbated. Oh no. Acerbated. Make a problem, bad situation worse. Yes, this made a bad situation worse. So
50.
what made a bad situation worse is that one of the brothers made a post about how they love the significant other, and it really threatened the other brother because they're best friends, and they felt like their brother was slipping away from them. So write a scene for a toy commercial because they're best friends. They play together, they work together, they do all things together. Um, oh, thank you, Waker family. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love that. Thank you for the positivity. So they were in a conflict. They were in a conflict together. Confirmation. They pulled over in a secluded place. It was monsoon season. One of them broke the other's phone because they made some Facebook post about their love. They poured out devotion for someone who's a monster, someone who they jump hoops through for, who the brother didn't like them because, first of all, they weren't good for the brother. The brother could see they weren't good for them. They may have called this person to help them. Explain someone how to potty train a dog. They may have called this person they were dating to come help them. Something with their car. Something where they pulled over. I don't know why. It could have been maybe the engine got flooded from the rain. I don't know. But something that made a situation worse. They were trying to describe where they were at. Describe a rhinoceros. They're trying to tell this person where they were at. Confirmation. They're trying to tell this person where they were at. They may have, let me see, explain to a chicken how they taste. Spirit, please clear my field of anything that's not my own.
Red pot.
So I think they were trying to get, they had to pull over. Their car stopped working for some reason. They were fighting. They're having a conflict. It was making matters worse, and it was raining. It was a thunderstorm. Someone broke the phone. One of their phones didn't. The other phone didn't work as well. They were trying to get help. There may have been someone who I see a tractor trailer, like a semi truck. I see one pulling over to help them. And they get in. They both get in. They're trying to explain to the driver while they're fighting. But trying to explain to the driver why they're fighting just because they're in an upset mood. They just had a conflict. They're very upset. Hello, everybody. Hi, DJ Devies. The one brother's saying, you know, I'm seeing this girl. She's awesome. Blah blah blah. But really they're just very mature. They're very mature for their age. What's the best part about kindergarten? This person was a little obsessed with this new person they were dating. And the brother didn't like it. They got into this truck. What happened after the truck, Spirit? A tagline for a new restaurant. They may have gone to the next nearest truck stop to use the phone.
Dilatable.
Dilatable. The driver offered them water. The driver offered them both waters. I think they may have been drugged. Why did you need emergency appointment with your therapist? I think, well, the truck either stopped at a restaurant or a truck stop. I can't tell because there's lots of trucks there, but I don't think it's like a truck stop. I think it's just like a restaurant in a secluded, like, rural area. And they gave him water. They gave him bottled water. Why did you need an emergency appointment with your therapist? They gave him bottled water, and when they got to the truck stop, I think they started to feel like weird. I think they both started to feel weird. Why did you need emergency? I think they realized something was wrong.
Softly.
Softly. What's the most unusual thing about your friend from college? Yeah, I think these people were drugged by whoever picked them up on purpose. They gave them both a water bottle, and by the time they got to this restaurant, they started to feel like woozy or like sleepy, and I think they realized when it was too late that they needed help, that they got into the wrong truck. Oh shit. Oh, that's how my cards fall. Describe the worst nightmare you ever had. Yeah. How do you explain to someone how to, oh wait, I already said that one. Tell someone they're slowly sinking in quicksand. Yeah, I think by the time, because Spirit said REM pod, dilatable, and softly. I think by the time they realized they had been drugged, they were already in a state of, thank you. I think they were already in a state of like sleepiness where they couldn't move or anything, but mentally they knew like something was wrong. It was like explaining to someone they're slowly in quicksand. Send a breakup text. The person in the truck may have looked at whoever's phone was available at the last person they text and sent a breakup text. It wasn't really from them. It was really from this trucker who drugged these people.
3 spirits.
It could have been there could have been 3 people in this truck, Spirit said, or there was 3 of them. The truck driver and the 2 brothers. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Describe the worst nightmare. Describe the worst nightmare you ever had. And what's the most unusual thing about your friend from college? They thought that they were making friends with this truck driver because they were talking and chit-chat, and they took the water, they drank it, and then the truck driver's like, I'll take you to the nearest restaurant, and they did, but by the time they got to the restaurant, they're about to be drugged, passed out. Write your best pickup line. Yeah, they were picked up. Write a tagline for a discount massage. I think you know the rest. Um, I don't know where they were going. How can I find out where they were going or what restaurant? I don't know how to find that out. Um, it says explain TikTok to someone who's never used it. So there might be something on one of their phones that may...
Negative.
Okay. I was going to say maybe it says the location, but I don't think they could get a service out there. Ugh. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Addresses.
Addresses. Something about addresses. Oh, the maps. The maps. They're maps. Spirit said addresses. Addresses. If you look in the phone that one of their phones that's not broken, they were mapping where they were going. But they had to pull over because their engine got flooded or something. If you find their phone and you look where they were last going, you'll probably find the restaurant where they were at. But then how do I find... I don't know how to find the trucker or anything. Explain why you got fired from your last job. Oh, this trucker may have been fired. They may have been fired. I bet you if you look in March 21st, 2020, between now and then, maybe there's a camera at the restaurant where they can be seen, maybe getting out of the truck um, or REM pod. Maybe you could see that like two men sleeping in a cab, in a truck cab. That's going to be the truck. You could find out what the trucker was, what the company was, and see who got fired from March 21st, 2020 to now. See how many people got fired and make a list of suspects that way. That's what I got. I hope it helps. I love you. Bye.